Hey everyone, Britt and Chris Carmichael here, bringing you the Elevated Life series where we teach you simple mindset shifts to create radical transformation in your life. And today's topic is 5 secrets for an incredible summer, because we're moving into the summer season, especially here down in Texas. It's getting hot.
We've had 90s.
Yes.
90s.
And so we asked our elevators, what topic would you like us to cover? And this topic was brought up by one of our members inside the Elevated Life membership club. So we're going to be sharing these 5 secrets for an incredible summer. Say hello if you're tuning in live. Where are you watching from? Is this your first time? And are you excited about the upcoming summer? Do you have any travel plans or any fun vacations or anything like that? I'd love to hear what you're doing this summer.
Yeah, so our first tip is to get outside. I mean, we have the sun's going to be out longer during this time. You know, it's great because in the winter, I feel like I hibernate so much. You know, here at like 5:30 p.m., it's dark. I mean, you go outside and can't see anything. But now we've got sun till like late 8, 9 o'clock. And so it's such a great opportunity to get out there. Our bodies yearn for sunlight. I've got a friend who has dealt with depression for a long time, and the thing that really turned the corner for him, it wasn't Prozac, it wasn't going to the doctor, it wasn't getting his exercise on, even though those are all good things. It was vitamin D. It's going out there and being blessed by the sun. So get outside as much as possible.
You know, it's funny because now that we live in this new place, there's so much light, there's so many windows, and there's so many sunspots on the ground that our cat and our dog actually go and lay in those sunspots. So if you look to nature for the answers, which they're all there, the animals actually are soaking up the vitamin D all the time. They're constantly laying in the sun. So it's important for us to get outside to soak up that sun, and it allows us to play, like to tap back into that inner child that, you know, didn't care. Like when you got out on, we always talk about this, like Friday after school, like the weekend was infinite. Like you could do anything. It was so amazing. And the same is true for the summer. So like when you get out of school, you're like, oh my God, I'm free. So how can you practice that feeling of freedom this summer?
Yeah, and also, you know, one of the other things that we do for getting outside is during the workday, we split it up. So if we have an opportunity or just a few, even 5 minutes to just take a quick walk outside, just around the block or whatever the case may be, we automatically do that because it's just it refuels you. There's something about being out in the sun where you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed to be here. Get outside this summer.
The second secret for an incredible summer is to take a road trip or to travel. Like break up your routine, because when you travel, you get out of your habits. And when you get out of your habits, you have the opportunity to make conscious choices and make some changes. So we're actually leaving next Friday. We are so excited. We are headed to California, and we're actually going to road trip across California and head over to Lake Tahoe and just soak up all of the nature. It's freaking snowing in Tahoe right now. So if you're in the San Fran, Santa Rosa, Tahoe area, please shoot us a message. We'd love to grab some lunch with you while we're in town. Every time we go on a trip, we end up meeting someone from either our Shine Tribe, my Shine Tribe, or our Elevated Life group. It's just so much fun to be able to connect in person. So if you're in the California area, next week we'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, and think about this, you know, adulting is such a real thing, and too often the things that we're doing this week are the same things that we did last week. And like Britt said, going on an adventure and even traveling, even if you just go camping or something really small and simple, the big deal is to get out of your routine. As children, we're always out of our routine because everything's new. We hear a song we've never heard before. It's so super exciting. We do something. It's like there's always this adventure going on. So tap back into that. Travel is such an opportunity for you to take what you're normally doing and throw it in the trash and go out and do totally new things. You can be a totally new person. You can go have brand new food, brand new experiences, be somebody different, whatever you want to do. Just break it up. Once you break it up, you realize when you come back to your normal routine, you're like, there's some things I need to change. I didn't know I needed to change it because I've been doing it for so long. It was habitual. So get out, go travel, get on a road trip, get your friends together, have a bunch of time.
I want to know, are you taking any trips this summer, and where are you going to? We would love to know. We've got some plans for California, Colorado, Hawaii. We're going to go to Maui. And I'm trying to sneak in an extra little trip in August just because it's hot in Texas and we always like to leave for the summer. And we both run our own businesses, multiple businesses. So for the summer, we like to take off. Like our ideal of like the perfect like balance is taking that 3 months of summer off like we did in school, you know, not trying to work all the way through it. So we actually like hibernate and take some downtime. And that leads us to the third tip on secrets for an incredible summer is to take a digital detox. Get the off social media. I mean, I know we're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on social media. I love it. But at the same time, we have to reclaim our power. We have to reclaim our habits and our time. And taking a digital detox is so good for the soul.
Yeah, you just have to put that phone down and reconnect with the things in life that are most important to you. So many of us chase followers or chase people giving us approval.
Likes.
Yeah, giving us approval and things like that. It's so important just to notice who's around you, notice what's in your environment, and tap back into the most important things in your life. And that sometimes you got to put the phone down to do that.
Oh, so true. You can only live in the present moment if you don't have that damn hand in your palm, right? Or that damn phone in your palm, whatever.
True that.
Whatever. Okay, so take a digital detox is step number 3. Step number 4 is to develop your green thumb. Chris and I just unleashed the army of ladybugs on our garden last night because we had aphids and like little beetles crawling everywhere, and they were gone this morning. So it is so fun to connect back with nature. We talk about going outside and soaking up vitamin D. Well, if you develop a green thumb and you start spending time in nature, whether you're planting vegetables or flowers or you're just going out into the woods and taking a hike, if you can surround yourself with nature, just like we talked about, it has the answers for you. It helps you to tune into your inner peace. And really, you know, it's been my favorite thing moving here. I mean, the light is beautiful, like living in the penthouse is cool, but honestly, the best part about moving here has been that we have a huge balcony that we can actually grow things on. We didn't have a door to the outside. It was like just to the hallway. It was so dark, we couldn't grow anything. And it was very depressing. And we didn't realize until we got out of that cave and into the light that that was actually limiting us and would you say like
stunting our growth?
Yeah, it was stunting our growth because there wasn't enough light. Back to getting outside, right? So now every morning, Chris and I, the first thing we do is we get up and we go outside and we check on the plants and we inspect them, we water them, we nurture them, and it's just such a new fun project and experience that I've always said, I just want to grow a garden. I'll be happy if I could grow a garden. And I'm getting to grow a garden now. And it's so life-changing. It feels so wonderful.
One of the things I love so much about a garden, besides you get to eat the food at the end, which is great, it reminds you that everything's in a stage. You know, so often we've been blessed in a way by technology being able to give us things instantaneously, you know, that instant gratification, all those kind of things. But when you grow a garden, you realize that things start off small. And sometimes things don't work out. And it really kind of primes you for the way life is meant to go. Nature has a really slow pace. Like things don't happen quickly, but suddenly it does start to take off. And just noticing the seeds start, you know, we planted everything from seed. And so you get to see the little, you know, the first couple leaves come out and suddenly, boom, they're growing, but it takes time and you have to put in the work. And it's just that slow, consistent effort. You want a beautiful garden. It's daily, just small acts that you do, and you get this beautiful reward in the end. And so it's just a reminder that, you know, during the summer and any time of the year, take some time to realize that it's not going to be there immediately, and that it does take time to grow anything that you want to in your life. So being back in touch with nature and reminding us that, you know, food's not just from the grocery store, it comes from the ground. And it's beautiful.
Somebody had to nurture it.
Yeah, it's beautiful to be a part of that process. And, you know, it makes me so thankful. Every time I eat food, I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody actually put their time, effort, and energy into making this so that like I can eat it today. And it feels so wonderful. It makes me feel so much gratitude.
So today we're sharing 5 secrets for an incredible summer. And the 5th tip is to par-tay with your friends. And Miss Erica says, hey-o.
Hey-o.
We were partying with Erica all night long. We got home at like 1 a.m. and we are ready to celebrate again on Sunday for Memorial Day. So tag your friends that you want to party with this summer in the comments below. Let them know. Here's the secrets on how to have an incredible summer, because it's all about doing it together and connecting, whether it's connecting with nature, connecting with yourself, or connecting with friends. We're all desperately seeking that deep connection with all of those areas in our life, whether you realize it or not. So make sure you spend time connecting to your soul by going to nature and remembering where we came from. Take time to connect with yourself so that you can, like Chris talked about earlier, reclaim your habits and start asking yourself, you know, am I really happy with everything that I'm doing? And then connect with your friends because they have so much support, love, and wisdom to offer you. It's such a beautiful thing. So Erica says, amen. I know, I am ready to party. So who is partying this weekend? It's Memorial Day. Get together with your friends so that you can have, and you can kick off the summer. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, like just swap it around. Maybe we should do a winter one, just for our Aussies down under, right?
One of the things that we were talking about last night with Erica is the idea, it came out from the movie Into the Wild, and it's that happiness is only real when it's shared. And it's such a true thing, because I think of all the things that I've ever wanted to accomplish, and they come to fruition, spend a lot of time doing them, and it's almost empty, because it was just something for me, or just whatever. But with friends, and when you're hanging out with people and you're just having that great conversation, and you're so just in this massive rapport with each other, and like time just kind of distorts. Like, we were over there last night with Erica, and time just flew by, and it just all of a sudden like, oh my God, it's after midnight already. And it's those moments where you can just totally lose yourself. You forget who you are, you forget like all those kind of things that define you, and you just let yourself go, and you realize just the true meaning in life is this deep, deep connection that we have to everything, and realizing we're all kind of one, and sharing the same journey, and sharing our strengths and our struggles and what's going on with us. And those are the times that really enrich our lives. So if you have friends that you need to rekindle the relationship, or you haven't reached out in a long time, or you guys have kind of been on bad terms, reach out. Let this time be an opportunity for you to say, look, let's put all that stuff behind us. Let's get back on the same page. Let's start having fun again. Let's be together again. Let's make this time amazing for all of us.
Yeah, and if you need new friends who are supportive and uplifting, then you can come join us inside the Elevated Life Membership Club, where we guide you through training each month, live training, yoga, meditation, and it's so much fun. So many people make learning and changing their habits and transforming their life like hard and difficult, and they like resist it. Oh, hell no, we make it a party, and it makes it so fun to make these transformations in your life, because if you're sitting here watching, there's some changes that you need to make no matter who you are. And it's the same is true for us, because we're constantly growing. So you have to surround yourself with the people that want to uplift you, that want to support you. They say you are a makeup of the 5 closest people you keep. So take a moment to think about those friends that you want to party with this summer. Are they uplifting you? Are they dreaming big? Are they holding you back? Do they not believe in your dreams? Do they not understand you and your authentic self? Really take a moment to do an inventory of all the people that you keep in your life. And if you need more high-vibing, fun people in your life, then you don't want to miss hanging out with us inside the membership club. We love joining you live every Friday. It's been like 2.5, almost 3 years.
Holy smokes.
It is almost
time's going to go by.
3 years since we started the Elevated Life. We founded this because we knew that there were so many people on mission to like wake up and share their gifts with the world. But so many people get stuck, they get unmotivated, they lose focus, they don't have that accountability that says, hey, you're gonna keep sticking to your healthy goals, or you're gonna fall back into those unhealthy patterns. And we needed that support. Luckily, we had each other to help, lift each other up. And when we got to that level, we were like, oh man, so many people are lacking that support system. We need to help and open up that for people. And that's why we created the Elevated Life.
Yeah, and one more thing to touch on before we hop off here, and you guys have a wonderful weekend, is that have at least one friend in your back pocket that will call you out on all your BS.
I'm available.
Britt is that person in our friend group for sure. But find that person, because you need them in your life, because a lot of times we can be blindsided if everybody just says yes to us all the time. We're not, there's no growth in that. And so having a person who will be honest with you, who will tell you the truth, will say, hey, you need to work on this stuff, man. I don't know what is going on with you. Have that person in your life that will give you that truth, because they will help you grow to way beyond what you thought you were. If everyone's just agreeing with you, there will be no growth in that. So get that badass friend that is willing to hug you, but also give you a little bit of that a smack on the butt when you need it to.
Face. Yeah. I'll share one last thing. Chris's mom one time called me and she said, I don't call you as much anymore because I just don't want to know the truth. And I said, thank you so much for your honesty.
Oh
I can appreciate that. So you really do need to have that friend in your life, or friends that tell you the truth, so that they're not just sugarcoating you and you stay complacent. Like Chris said, you never grow if you stay in the same place and you don't challenge yourself to expand or to dream bigger or to think outside of your own box. And that's what the Elevated Life Membership Club provides, is that space for you to think outside of the box and for us to look into your box and say, oh honey, take the lid off, look at you, you're shining, like, you're such magic, and you've forgotten. So let us remind you. And if you want that coaching, that support, that community and connection, then you can join us for only $22 a month by going to BrittanyCarmichael.com/membership. It is in the link in bio. We'll post it here on Facebook. We're partying with everyone here on social today, and we just appreciate all of your love and support. We are so thankful for each and every one of you. We're especially thankful to all the elevators who are joining us live and watching us and inside the club. We love you so much, and we love showing up to support you. So if there's a topic you would like more information on, if there's question that you've had, like you need that answer and you just don't know who to go to, please shoot us a DM, leave a comment below. Let us know what topic you'd like us to cover here on The Elevated Life, because we're here to teach you those simple mindset shifts that create radical transformation in your life, whether it be through your spiritual growth or building your $1 million business. We can help to guide you in both areas. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you know somebody who would love this message, please tag them in the comments below or share this video. We appreciate the good vibes and the good karma, and we'll catch you next Friday for the Elevated Life series. Have fun, have an incredible summer or winter if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, but it's summer up here in Texas, so celebrate yourself, get outside, go on a trip, get off social media, develop your green thumb and grow some shit and party with your friends, because that is how you are gonna have an incredible summer. Catch you on Friday. Peace.